darlings, welcome to another episode of The Curious Mind of Raquel. I am your favorite mermaid mystic, and so today's video is going to be all about Queen Anne of Boleyn, and I really want to channel particular things about her. One is she the reincarnated Meghan Markle, and I also want to know what her true story is. Is there sensationalism? Did she really get beheaded? Did her husband have her beheaded? And if she has any other things that she would like to speak with us today. These things are for entertainment purposes only, and these are not my opinion nor fact. It's merely what I'm picking up through the psychic realm. I chose several crystals today that I thought would be really really lovely for channeling. And as soon as I picked the crystals up, I felt and say, put a dapple of rose upon your wrists. So I put some rose essential oils upon my wrist, and I heard, so I put that upon my wrists and dappled it behind my ears as well, and my forehead. And I also heard that she was called Little Anne, and I don't know where that came from, but just it came out of my mouth as soon as I put the oils on, and I felt someone say, oh, the lovely Little Anne. And so I thought that that was very interesting. Another thing that came in was a red lipstick, and I felt as though she was saying, I really adored red lipstick, and people called me a harlot. Although it was just, you know, something that I really fancied. I really fancied my lips in that red, deep red color. And I can see her putting it on with using her finger, and sort of like a stain of some sort. A mortar and pestle, and you would grind these particular things. Did they do that? Because I'm feeling as though India, you know, like a powder of some sort, and then you put some kind of liquid in it, and then she would dapple it on her lips, and she really enjoyed that color. Dearest Anne, were you beheaded? Oh, okay, so I heard like a lamb to the slaughter. Oh, okay, so I'm starting to tear up a bit. Was she young when she passed? Because I'm feeling as though she's very young. Okay. Okay, yeah, and the reason that she's saying lamb to the slaughter is because a lamb is but a lamb is a boy, Anne. Meaning, okay, so she's saying, meaning I was very young. I was a young person. Was she young? Oh, okay, so, and once again, what I always want to preface is that when you are channeling other people, especially, you know, hundreds of years ago or 1,000 years ago, whatever, you will receive the downloads in something that is conducive to you understanding so that you can articulate it. Now, I wrote a book, The Tale of Sawyer Lamb, based on my son. She's calling this in son. Oh, okay, because my son was murdered. My son was killed. Okay, but are you talking about you, or are you talking about your son? Both? Oh, okay, so I'm seeing, was she with child and they, because I'm seeing them take the child from her, a little boy. I'm seeing them taking a little child from her. Oh my God. Did she have, is that what you're saying, darling? You were with child and they took your child from you? And I don't understand, darling. She's saying you would if you had listened carefully, please. She's like, is that the American in you? It's sort of funny. Yeah, and I'm hearing her say, well, this is no laughing matter, darling. This was no laughing matter. Oh, God. Okay. Now, when I'm doing that, it just means that the energy is picking up, okay? It's accelerating, okay? Okay, but what about you, darling? What about you? So I'm hearing wrong place, wrong time. It was the wrong place at the wrong time. I keep feeling as though she was with child and they took the child, because I'm being shown, you know that movie, that's Confirmation. You know the movie Confirmation again? Voice? Are you trying to tell me voice? So you wouldn't have a voice. Oh, okay, okay. I'm being shown the movie, The Duchess. Oh my God, The Duchess. And do you know how she was with child from the Gray? I can't remember what his name was, but it was Gray, something Gray, right? The Duchess. And she bore the baby. She went away. I've got chill bumps all over. And she went away and they took the baby, and then Gray's family raised it. Okay, so I'm hearing her say this is common, Raquel. This was common back then. It was common that someone else, and then they all of a sudden, you know, everyone knows, quote unquote, that family, because I keep hearing her say bastard, like he was her son. She bore a son, but I'm seeing that that's the same thing in that movie playing out, except for, remember, the Duchess, she was it Cavendish or something, I don't know, but hers was a girl, but, and I almost said Meghan, but Anne's Meghan, why are you pulling that? Anne's was a boy, and someone raised that child as like a bastard child, but it was really, it was the king's child. It was Henry's child. Yeah, but why though? That doesn't make any sense, Anne. I don't understand. Are you saying that they killed you because they did not want you to share the truth of what happened or search for your baby? Okay, so I'm seeing a little boy. Scotland. And then I'm being shown a little boy, probably around 10 or 12, and he's wearing a sailor outfit, you know, a little Peter Pan, not Peter Pan collar, but it's this little sailor outfit with the little knee socks and the Oxfords. Did you have, so you were, it's actually true that you were killed? Yes. Very clearly a yes. Okay, she's saying, don't you think that's a little much, that people would sensationalize my life and it be something that is so horrific? No one would do that. Well, not that they wouldn't do it, but no, there's too much proof that this happened to me. Okay, so, and what is the circumstances with Meghan Markle and why people feel as though you've been reincarnated? Okay, so I'm hearing the word shadow. I'm hearing the word aspect. There's an aspect of that holds true. Just with everyone, for example. Okay, it's not the way you think it is what she's saying. The essence of her has, yes, can go into many people, okay? That does not necessarily mean that Mrs. Markle understands that she is the reincarnated version. Is she not aware? Okay, so Mrs. Markle, Meghan, is aware that there is rumor that she is the reincarnated one. However, I'm hearing she doesn't go that deep. Okay, so I'm hearing flesh out the shadow. You want to flesh out your shadow? What's the shadow, darling? What is the shadow? The negative aspects of self. Okay, so, but what's the point though? What is the point of it? Okay, the point is my voice to be heard. My voice to be heard. I'm hearing it's not so, you know, pizzazzy, or it's not so, what's the word, darling? Okay, it's not so drama. It's not so extraordinarily complex. What it is the essence of every human will reincarnate. And if you have, okay, so, but you wanted to come back into the royal family again? Yes, but just, okay, so she's saying that, okay, you're making too much of it. This is what she's saying. You're making too much of it. It's not this extraordinary, she's going to live it out and be exactly like that. Now, does a person have the aspect of they can do that with another person if they've been reincarnated? Yes, there is essence of similarities, But the true nature is she's basically already fulfilled that duty in the way of, again, confirmation, her making her voice known. Hello darlings, I just wanted to let you know, if you wanted a personal reading, channeled mediumship reading, you're more than welcome to hit the description box below. That is where I have my little shop on the Etsy, so you could order there, and I would love to be of service for you. Alrighty? Alright, cheers.